Over the past few years, the European motorcycle market has been growing again. Registrations have increased, and what's particularly interesting is how competitive the middleweight category has become. The 6 to 900cc segment feels busier than ever, and this is not accidental. Riders today want motorcycles that are lighter and easier to manage, capable of real long-distance touring, modern and well-equipped, practical for daily use, sensibly priced. What used to be considered as mid-sized compromise is now a serious platform. These bikes are no longer basic. Today in this category we see fully adjustable suspension, multiple ride modes, traction control and safety systems, modern TFT displays, integrated luggage solutions, and touring accessories ready from factory. In the past, if you wanted serious touring capability with proper suspension adjustment and modern electronics, you had to buy something bigger between 1000 and 1300cc motorcycle. Now you can get high-end functionality in smaller, more manageable package. This segment has matured and it's heating up. Today I'm comparing Tiger Sport 800 and V-Strom 800. Not because they're ultimate or only examples in this category, there are other strong motorcycles in this place, but I'm choosing these two simply because I had the chance to ride them and understand how they approach the same idea differently. They are representatives of two philosophies inside the same niche. They both aim to provide a similar overall experience, they both promise the same destination, but they take different roads to get there. Both bikes target the same rider, someone who wants one motorcycle for everyday life, for weekend rides, for proper touring, for carrying luggage, without excessive weight, without excessive cost. This is not about extreme off-road riding, and it's not about track performance either. This is about realistic asphalt-focused travel, but the way each manufacturer approaches this goal is very different. V-Strom 800 comes from adventure background. Adventure bikes have been extremely popular over the last decade. Many riders are inspired by the idea of exploration and versatility, but the reality is that most owners spend the majority of their time on paved roads. Suzuki understands that, so the road version keeps upright ergonomics, comfortable operating position, stable chassis geometry, touring practicality. It can handle light gravel, yes, but this is clearly a road-based touring machine. The approach feels conservative in the best sense of the word, neutral, predictable, stable. It doesn't try to impress you, it tries to work. It offers proper suspension adjustability which allow you to fine-tune the bike whether you're riding solo or fully loaded with luggage. It feels like a utilitarian solution, a tool designed to take you far, calmly and confidently. This is a rational route to the destination. The Tiger Sport 800 starts from a different direction. Instead of building an adventure platform and refining it for road, Triumph starts with a road-focused philosophy and expands it into touring. You can see that in 17-inch front wheel, road-focused tire choice, sharper steering geometry, a more dynamic chassis feel, but at the same time Triumph keeps upright ergonomics, comfortable seating, luggage integration, modern rider aids, adjustable suspension, so while it has road precision, it adapts the comfort and usability that riders expect from touring bikes. The triple engine gives it character, the whole package feels slightly more expressive. If Suzuki feels utilitarian, the Triumph feels more dynamic and engaging. Not extreme, not aggressive, but more alive. This is the emotional route to the same destination. Another important detail, both bikes sit in roughly the same price category and both come well equipped. This is no longer a situation where you sacrifice features by choosing a middleweight. You still get adjustable suspension, electronic rider aids, touring-ready configuration, factory luggage solutions. This category now attracts riders upgrading from smaller bikes, rider downsizing from bigger machines, and also mature riders who want usability without excessive weight. The middleweight segment is no longer a compromise, it's becoming a very serious space. In the end, both motorcycles aim to deliver a similar experience: comfortable touring, modern features, manageable size, and versatility. They promise the same destination, but they take different roads to get there. Suzuki takes the adventure-inspired route and redefines it for asphalt and practicality. Triumph takes the road-focused route and expands it into touring with more expression and flair. Personally, I would be happy to choose either of them. Both are fun, both are capable, both represent the maturity of the segment. It simply depends on what you value more. You want pure practicality and steady confidence, or a little bit more character and dynamic feel. And that's what makes this category so interesting right now, because maybe the real question is no longer do I need a big motorcycle to tour, but rather what kind of riding experience do I want and how do I want to get there. Let me know which route speaks more to you, and as usual, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!